What's going on out there, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well. In case y'all wondering, um, StreamYards is having some technical difficulties. It won't allow me to make a live stream to even set up. So I have been in contact with StreamYards through the emails. So I basically got to wait for them to get back in contact with me through the email and let me know what is really going on. What is the problem? Why y'all won't let me be great so I can live stream? I didn't pay my bill. I shouldn't be going through all this type of thing right here. StreamYards, you is really letting me down right now. Jesus Christ. I'm in a mode already to go ahead and go live off the stream yards and bring up some topics that you know that's being talked about right now. Dame Dash, he still owes them people like $8,000. So you're gonna have to hurry up and get that quick. Let's see. It's still the regular talk with the two YouTubers that was, going back and forth or whatever the case may be. I haven't heard anything new yet. So it is what it is. But just to let y'all know, it's not for a lack of trying to not go live, but StreamYards has been bugging out. I don't know what's going on. It's some weird message once I try to go into StreamYard saying no healthy upstream. So I mean I ain't no IT tech or no shit like that. So I don't even know what the hell that means. All I know is that it's preventing me to going live. That's what I do know. That's what I do know. So I got to wait. Like I said, I already emailed them and told them what the issue is. Hopefully, they will hurry up and get back to me as soon as possible because, I mean, I don't mind going live off the vertical, but I'd rather be on StreamYards, to be honest. I'd rather be on StreamYards. So salute to the chat. Appreciate the 16 people that pulled up. Y'all hit that like button for old JB2 Reactions. Hit that like button. Jesus Christ. Hey man, Carlos, it may be Pacers in five the way it's looking. It may be Pacers in five the way it's looking. I can't even hold you. The Pacers is looking pretty goddamn good in these finals. And if I'm gonna be honest, I think the NBA is gonna allow the Indiana Pacers their first championship. And I never even known Indiana to ever win a championship. So this will just be their first championship. It's their turn. I'm seeing the way it's played out the whole entire time. It's Indiana's turn. It's their turn to win the chip. So shit, let's just be honest. OKC ain't man. They don't want OKC. They okay with them getting to the finals, but man, the NBA don't want them to win. Yeah, Indiana is man. Siakam gonna get paid. He gonna get paid. What up with it, Chef X? Siakam gonna get paid if they win that chip. Oh, dude, about to get paid. They ain't gonna have no other choice but to give him a max deal. Or they gonna have to trade him. But then that wouldn't be in Indiana's best interest to actually trade him on off. You should really keep him. Yeah, this would be his second team. Right, right. This is right. This is his second team. He won. Now just think, he win in Indiana. He did won in Toronto. Shit, he gonna be better. I think in a lot of ways he better than Kawhi Leonard. Shit, that's just my personal opinion. I think Siakam is better than Kawhi Leonard. And that's just my honest opinion. He's durable, he's gonna play the games, and he's gonna get you over 20 points. Shit. I bet money he better than Kawhi. Shit. You said I'm already drunk. Oh man. Shit. Kawhi ain't been shit ever since he left Toronto, man, and won that chip, man. Kawhi ain't been shit. He been load management and hardly playing games, and like, man, I don't take that dude seriously, man. That man just want that money and want to do part-time work. It's load management. I can't play every game now because my joints be hurting. And my back be ailing me and all that. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Like all the NBA players don't have ailments going on with them. And they still play. You getting paid millions of dollars to play and perform in front of thousands in arenas. I mean tens of thousands of people. And you want to sit up here and play load management. Like, man, get the fuck. I never it's one thing if you just have to take off a couple games here and there, but if you're playing, I say at least 72 games out of the season, I can't trip about you missing 10. But damn, when you missing 20 and 30 and 40, and it don't all the time be about no injury, you just want to play it safe. Like, no, that's how you don't have no rhythm. You because you got to sit here and try to play back into a rhythm. Shit, either way, it's that game. Basketball in itself is all about rhythm. It's all about timing. If you can't, I don't care how long you've been doing it, you still need to practice your timing and your routine. Either way, when you're not practicing, when you're not putting forth the effort and being around your teammates to know what they do and what they don't do, so then that way y'all can be able to communicate on the court. Yeah, now Chef X, yeah, they may get the next one though, but they not getting it this year. I'm sorry. Good for them making it to the finals, all that, but they not gonna win. The NBA has spoken. They want Indiana to win, and that's who's gonna win this year's championship. And it won't shock me if Indiana put really they foot on their neck the next two games. The next two games is that, well, really the next game what they play is gonna tell it if they're gonna be able to get them in five. Then that'll just be a gentleman's sweep. But look, wait. Now, Chef X, did you hear about Dame Dash? Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy. Boy, they eating this up like cake about Dame Dash. And people don't remember Dame Dash was on the Breakfast Club and he had a lot of slick shit to say about Charlemagne and DJ Envy, because they work for somebody. And he was making it known that I don't work for nobody, I work for myself. Even my kids work for themselves. I groom entrepreneurs, this and that and the third. And look at where he at now. What's going on, not worth it? And look at where he at now. He sit up there and owed them people money. He had to sell off a part of Rockefeller and still didn't fulfill the debt. He's still 800,000 in the hole. So you know, Carlos, for your own self, they sit back, DJ Envy and Charlemagne sitting back laughing like a motherfucker. Dame Dash, Dame Dash still owes 800,000. Yeah, Dame Dash still owe 800,000. Yeah, he got to pay that. He got to pay that debt. Hey, KTC. Yeah, he got to pay that debt, bro. Yeah, he got to pay that. Man, yeah, all right. Shit, you think so? He should have been paid it then if he got it. The fuck he waiting for? To the I think to the IRS not worth it if I ain't mistaken. He owe back taxes. He owe back taxes. Yeah, man. With then he need to hurry up and pay that 800K. That's all I know. Now the story is the Breakfast Club got that story. Like I said, y'all know already. Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy was eating this shit on up because they still didn't like the fact on how when Dame Dash came on there, how he was taking shots at them about working for somebody. And they sit back looking at him like, yeah, look at your goof ass now. You sitting up here owing people and shit. I don't think I'm just saying, right, not worth it. I'm kind of with you on that one. I don't think he got it. I think Dame Dash is broke on the real. That's what I really truly think. Now it's just my opinion. I don't know that man's finances. I don't know his pockets, nor do I need to know. But all I know is if he's been ordered to still pay a debt, that means that he already knew that he still had that $800,000 debt. So ergo, if he really got that money like that, it wouldn't have had to get out to the media that he still owes. So shit, okay. What do that mean though, Carlos? Shit, he might ain't even broke even yet with the TV app and another business. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you gotta weigh that in too. If he ain't even broke even with that with his other businesses, shit, then he ain't gaining no money. Shit, he ain't gaining nothing. If he really was, again, he knew about that debt before it even got to the media that he still owed. But I'm saying though, Carlos, so what you trying to tell me that he didn't know that he still owed that 800,000, and if he really did have that money, then how come he ain't paid it off way before it had to get in the media? Is my whole point. I mean, that's the reason why I think he don't got it because again, if he got that money like that, he already knew he owed them people. So then that means that TV app and that other businesses that he may got, then that to me then should have been able to be enough for him to pay the 800K allegedly. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, he still knew he had that debt. Shit, why even allow that shit? You know what I'm saying? Because if motherfucker got money, motherfucker gonna allow no shit like that to get out on no media that he still owes somebody knowing that he got the money to pay it. That to me would make more sense for him to want to pay it, hurry up and pay it, and so it won't, you know what I'm saying, end up being in the media. Because you know motherfuckers gonna eat it up. Exactly, not worth it. That right, exactly. You can have many businesses, but if it ain't producing, it don't even matter. Right. That's all right. He can invest in whatever he want to, though, Carlos. But Is he getting any type of returns off his investment? Is the question. Is he getting any type of returns back on his investment? That's what I would want to know, because if so, then that means he could have paid that 800K, and it didn't have to be all on social media that he still owes 800K. I mean, for real, like, for real, who on purpose would just want to be embarrassed like that so people can sit up and be having all these assumptions that you're broke, you ain't got it, and people would be in their right to think how they want to think about the situation. You know, shit, I ain't in his pockets. I don't know. But I would think if he really did have that money, he would have been paid it off. That's all. You know, because that just, that's extreme. When you got the Breakfast Club reporting on what you owe, and then again, just imagine he already insulted Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy. So y'all can only imagine, again, they eating this up like cake right now. They sitting up in their minds, because they still got to play it professional, but in their minds, they sitting up like, yeah, this Dame Dash old goof ass nigga, look at you now. You sit up here and owed up all that money. You had to sell a part of your record label. You ain't no goddamn businessman. All that shit you taught to us about being owners. Stop working for the man. Ain't that a bitch? You know, y'all know, and I know, man, them motherfuckers sitting up there laughing. I'm talking about calling Dame Dash all type of goofy mods and all type of shit. You know they is, Carlos, but they clowning the fuck up out of that indirect shit. Boy, I was sitting up laughing at that shit. I say, yep. They sitting back, yeah, that's what Dame Dash ass get. That's what the fuck he get. Talked all that shit about us, talking about we on the plantation and we got the clock in and all this and that. Well, motherfucker, maybe you need the clock in. How about that, Dame Dash? How about you going clock in some goddamn well? Right, not worth it. Right. Old motherfucker, thought you knew every motherfucking thing. I thought you was on top of it. You know what I'm saying? You know they said, hey, Tanya, boy, not worth it. You know they dragging the fuck up out of them when they ain't on, when they off camera for real. I know they dragging the fuck up out of Dame Dash, and they'd be well within their right. And I couldn't even get. I ain't mad at them either way. I ain't mad at it either way. He had to sell his American new platform. Bye bye, Julian. You crazy? Shit. Yeah, fuck that. They be thinking motherfucker don't be seeing what the fuck be going on, man. You be seeing what the fuck be going on. That shit just be hilarious to me. I ain't invested up in it at all like that to ever get all worked up about it, because at the end, shit, you already know to expect the unexpected. Shit, it is what it is. You just better keep your head on the swivel and be watching. Shit, you ain't got all the time to speak on shit, but just watch. And shit will start unfolding right before your damn eyes. Behind the scenes become in front of the scenes. It's like, man, I'm talking about make you real skeptical of really even talking to anybody of that matter too much off of YouTube, because at a certain point, well, I can't speak for myself like that, because I don't sit up here no every day talking to nobody off of YouTube about this shit any goddamn way. We could talk about it on the front end. But I also know that I'm not gonna give none of these people that type of energy anyway, and that type of space up in my head to think they gonna have me talking about them. No, I ain't gonna talk to my damn self. As long as I go live, why would I? Why would I, Carlos? You gonna be right there to instigate and antagonize a motherfucker. So shit, I ain't gonna be talking to myself. Shit, you gonna be right there in the damn, right there in the chat talking shit. No, I ain't gotta say no name not worth it because it just in this so-called sector, you know the usual suspects. Come on, not worth it. You trying to start some shit. Like I said, it ain't that deep. I'm not putting no names. The usual suspects that you already know about, not worth it. That's. I hope that answered your questions, and so I ain't got to sit up here and be saying everybody's name. Shit, about the man. Look, I told you. I'm not giving these people no damn light like that, man. I don't want to even say their name. Let them people be great on where they at. I ain't got nothing to do with what they got going on. No, I don't care. I don't care about none of that. Not worth it. I don't care nothing about what y'all talking about. I ain't putting no name on shit. Cause I ain't got no problem with no damn body. Like I said, I don't give a damn what they say about me. Shit, hell, I done heard worse. You know, by better people. So these people I don't know at all. So just off the internet bullshit or whatever. But you know, I can most definitely just I don't care because it's not relevant to what they talk. Whatever they say about me, it don't matter because it's nothing but the repeat shit any damn way. Ain't no ghetto birds, Carlos. You hear a couple of them. Don't be trying to act like they sitting up there just chirping away like that. Having me a nice cold Modelo on Thirsty Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thirsty Thursday. I got that link that you sent to me too, Carlos. Yeah, I got that link. I ain't checked it out yet. I was gonna when I thought I was gonna do the show, I was just gonna put it into the show and then just go over it that way. But again, StreamYards won't let me be great right now. So StreamYards is in technical difficulties. And yes, Carlos, I paid my StreamYard bill. Okay, so I don't want no problems up out of you. I paid my StreamYard bill. This is all on StreamYards. Oh hell no. No, 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 not worth it. You can bet, man, you can bet that will never happen. Okay? Let me be abundantly clear to you. That would never happen. Never, okay? See, I know you look, I know you bullshit. I know you bullshitting. I had to laugh at this shit. Not worth it, boy. You reaching like a motherfucker. Ah, right, Carlos, right. Not worth it. Reaching like a motherfucker. That was funny as hell. Oh shit, that was funny as hell. Shit me. Man, shit. Hey man, look, see, y'all see, I don't sit up there and be entertaining that dude, man. No, man. Let that man be great on his own channel. Let him preach to the choir, whatever the fuck. Hey, let him do what he do. Just leave that motherfucker right there, you know. Fuck that. Look, I always been that way though, even in the beginning. It would be certain people, man, like, man, I'm not talking, man, I'm not about to do this, man. I'm not about to do this. Cause it's like I be knowing where my reaction is gonna go to. And then a person may take it very offensive with my reaction to shit. And I don't want all them type of problems. So it's just certain people I just I will not react to nothing that you got going on. Don't even worry about it. You ain't even got to worry about me watching your content or be trying to be in your clouds or none of that. I don't, fuck all that. But anyway, I'm gonna be throughout the day checking with StreamYards to see if they got back up and running. Man, here you go, man. Now, Carlo, boy, you know you something else. Not talking about some. They do sound like Bishop's birds. Boy, y'all crazy little motherfucker. Look at you reaching for the sky just like not worth it, boy. Y'all both some reaching sons of bitches. Look at here. Boy, y'all both gonna reach. Man. Yeah, I can't prove nothing. I can't prove nothing though, right? Shit. I'm a bad babysitter then, cause shit, I ain't watching not damn one of them damn birds. See, they got quiet now. You don't hear them no more now, do you? No more birds. They go bye bye. Bye, little birdies. Bye. See you later. Boy, y'all crazy as hell. Hell no. Shit. The motherfuckers go fly. Look. That Bishop ain't gonna let them birds fly all everywhere like that. That's a long ass flight from California all the way to goddamn the hillside. God damn. And then they just so happen to find their way on over here. Shit. I'm tell you good luck. Cause these goddamn birds around here, boy, they treacherous, Jack. They'll get you. But yeah, man. Let me get on up out of here though, y'all, and check on this damn stream yards because I'm still trying to go live. No, not worth it. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in the Midwest, not worth it. I'm in Illinois. Everybody knows that the bishop lives in California, where everybody should know as much as he talk shit about where he from and all this and that. I'm in the Midwest. Come on, not worth it. You already know I'm in Illinois. You know that. You as much as you be in my chat, And we talk about Chicago shit. Right, right. But I'm in the Chicago suburbs though. I'm in the west suburbs. I'm in Hillside. Yeah, but from my house getting on the E-way, getting to the city to get out west, it take 10 minutes. If it's traffic, maybe 30. You know what I'm saying, depending on how traffic is. But otherwise, it still don't take. It never would take me an hour just to get into the city out west. Now, if I was to go on the south side of Chicago, it may take me up a little bit under an hour. Again, it all depends on how traffic is. Shit, old school people still call it Shot Town. I don't say that Chirac shit. I would never say that shit. You know, that's what these young folks, they say all that crazy ass shit, but you know, I still say Shot Town, you know what I'm saying? Or I just straight up say Chicago, you know what I'm saying? But otherwise, no, I don't say nothing else but either Shot Town or Chicago, either one. Yep. Or the Shy. Yeah, I used to say that when I was young though. Like, man, yeah, I'm from the Shy. Or it's still some people that still say it though. Yeah, it's still some people that still say it. Yeah, I told them from shot. Yeah, Chicago, Chicago to Atlanta. Damn right. I already made that trip from Chicago. Look, from Chicago to Atlanta. I made that trip already. Shit. He wasn't in Atlanta. Now, my mother was, and that's why I didn't mind taking that trip like the way I did because I figured shit, I killed two birds with one stone. I go see my old G, go to the shoe drive, do something nice for the kids by donating some shoes. And then, I done had me a nice little trip down south and then take my black ass home. Shit, that's what I did. Even though it may not have went as planned the way I thought it was gonna go, but it is what it is. I'm not tripping about all that no more. A lot of people would like to think I would and be tripping about it, but I don't give a shit about that shit no more, man. Look, I was involved in the shoe drive. Okay, my name will always circle around that shit when everybody want to make a reference point to the shoe drive. Yes, you're gonna name Skinny, you're gonna name Regina, you're gonna name Sister T. You feel what I'm saying? But in hindsight, you really can't even leave me out because even though I wasn't at that damn shoe drive, I still was able to meet Kwame Brown. And right, correct, not worth it, and I got my money back. So he still made it right. Now it's easy for a person to sit up here and talk bad about an individual, but it should be just that easy to be like, well, damn, he made it right. No matter how long it took, it don't matter about that. He just made the situation right. So at that point, as a mature adult, you can most definitely move on. Yeah, it did. It did. It was content for a nice little minute, not worth it. That was content for a nice grip. For a nice grip. I'm talking about, man, that shit was wild as hell though, man. That was an adventure right there. Yeah, that was an adventure in itself right there. Yeah, that was man. That was content for a everybody. It didn't matter. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody. That shit went. I'm talking about. It was all haywire. Every goddamn thing. It was total mayhem going on around there. Shit. Yeah, it was mayhem. It was all over the goddamn place, boy. I say, goddamn. But things in its own little way works itself out the way it needs to. And to be fair, the people that you still would think that they wouldn't have nothing to do with anything, no, that is the total opposite. You know, and it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. But shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate y'all pulling on up on me, man. Like I said, I'm about to go and check on this made you start a page. We're not gonna talk about media school. Yeah, but not worth it. I actually did go to media school though. People thought I was lying about that, remember? And then remember when I showed the proof and I showed my financial aid payments that I had to pay every month to pay off that student loan that I took out to go to the Illinois Media School. Now I did show proof. See, people thought I was lying about that. I wasn't lying. I literally went to school. I went to the media school. I went to the media school on everything. So when I showed the proof, then motherfuckers ate their words. Then after that, because again they swore up and down. KTC, I didn't go to that school. No, it go to financial aid payments that I got to make every month. So this say different. Shit. Yeah, yeah. See, and I get it. I get it, KTC. I get it. And I didn't take it personal. No, I didn't take it personal, but when I showed the proof, then that shut all that other shit down. Then it was like, no, I ain't lying. I actually did go to the media school. I actually took classes, whether I went inside of a class or I was at home on my laptop doing my work. It was a lot of things I still missed with that digital shit. I ain't gonna even hold you. I was really trying to get it so I could learn how to edit my own self, but my slow ass was only concentrating on the broadcasting and talking about certain topics, you know what I'm saying, as far as worldly events. They ask you questions like, what is your main topics you like to talk about? I'd say sports, current events. So no religion, no sex, nope. And I tell them the reason why I won't talk about it. What you mean, where's the certificate at, Carlos? What you mean, where's the certificate? I showed the proof. Where was you at? I can't take you, Carlos. I can't take you, man. Man, ain't nobody working. Yeah, yeah. I have it. I have it. Hell yeah, I got it. Shit. Yes, I did graduate. Yeah. So it is what it is. Ain't no cap and gown. It wasn't that type of graduation now. We didn't have all that shit. Wasn't no cap and gown. Nah, wasn't no damn cap and gown, Carlos. It wasn't that type of graduation. That shit. You just dressed up, had your, nice little shirt and tie and some slacks. You feel what I'm saying? I got both. Not worth it. I got the loan and I got the certificate. I got both. But the financial aid payments is the proof right there in itself. I've been showed it not worth it. Why would I have to show it again? I showed it already. Then you just see what Keep the Change said? I showed the proof. The whole thing was is that people didn't believe that I went to the school. I showed the proof that I went to the school. Now, no, I have not shown no certificate, but I'm not gonna show no certificate. Shit. Oh no, I ain't got no damn pictures now. Not worth it. No, I ain't do all that shit now. No, I ain't do all that pictures and all that other shit like that. Maybe took a couple of selfies or whatever the case may be, but that's about it. I ain't do all that. I don't. I take few pictures, few in between. I don't be taking pictures all like that unless I'm around my family or if it's a special occasion. I don't be sitting up here doing all that picture shit like that, man. Yeah, so and you already see how I look, so I ain't like I'm about to show you something new. Okay, well, shit, you call bullshit not worth it. All right. But I still don't have to prove anything. I don't. I just don't do that, bro. You call what you want. I don't know what you want from me. Would you try to make me show you something that I've already shown? I ain't show no pictures. I ain't about to show no pictures. I never showed no pictures. So why would I have to do it now? That makes no sense. I don't have to show you no pictures. Like, come on, man. Oh, all right. I ain't know where you was going at with that, cause I'm like, damn, I ain't never showed no pictures. Shit. Oh, oh. Well, not worth it. No, you can't get me to that level with Carlos. I ain't gonna even hold you. No, you can't get me to that level, not worth it. Cause see, I almost definitely talk to you with some sense for sure. But with Carlos, sometimes I don't give a fuck about talking with sense with him. Cause he be doing too much. But with you not worth it, no. I'm always gonna be cool, calm, and collected and talk with some sense with you. I ain't gonna jump out the damn window. No, I ain't gonna jump out the window that way. As you can see, you saw how I was talking. I wasn't amping up. No, not worth it. I wasn't amping up, man. I, I, I look. I actually knew what you was doing too, cause yeah, Carlos is. I don't know for somebody reason. Carlos is the only one that just he's troublesome. Yeah, he's troublesome. So sometimes I have to make sure that I ignore some of the things that he says because I don't want no problems. Uh, Not worth to say thanks, JB. Appreciate it. Until you do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Troll life matter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I keep hearing, Carlos. Troll life matters. Troll life matters. That's what I keep hearing. Why I keep hearing troll life matters? What's up with it, AC Walker? What's up with it, man? What's up with it, man? What's the word with it, AC, my dude? What's the word? Happy Thursday to you, my brother. Hope all is well with you today. Hope all is well. Yeah, man. I'm just sitting back. It ain't a scorcher today. It's still nice and warm. Y'all go check out my new short that I put on up. You had a young lady, I believe, was that high school? I think when I caught that video. But either way, I think it's either she's a junior or a senior in high school or a freshman in college. But either way, it's a fast break. It's women's basketball. It's a fast break, and the guard pushing the ball up. So she's trailing, right? All of a sudden, the guard passed it to her right on time, and she went clean up off stride, dunked it. Boom! I say that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, and I'm talking about she dunked it. Wasn't no alley oop or nothing like that. She caught it off stride and went off of one leg and went up there and dunked it. And that's what I was talking about right there. Y'all check my short on now to see. Hey, what's going on, George? Happy Thursday to you, bro. Hope all is well. But yeah, I'm supposed to be getting on up off here so I can check to see about StreamYards. I'm about to go check to see if my StreamYards is up and running, y'all, because like I said, it's been giving technical difficulties. It's not allowing me to make a live stream. So I'm about to check to see if I'm able to go on to StreamYards. And if so, y'all get ready for a good show because I got some things to go over. All right, talk to y'all later. Appreciate y'all coming through and hitting that like button, but I'm out of here.